All right, guys. Ho, ho, ho. We is almost here with Christmas, guys. And before you know it's going to be New Year's, and before you know it's going to be springtime. But let's get into it, guys. I'm sharing some wonderful, fun adventures I've had when it comes to this lovely holiday. I mean, who didn't as a kid just love, even as an adult, just love seeing the different Christmas decorations. And one thing I'm sorry they don't have too much anymore is the Christmas decoration competitions. Guys, board members, neighborhoods, wherever it is, bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Bring that back. That was so fun to see different neighborhoods do different competitions. I listen. I think that is so cool because now we don't went from putting in that work to just putting up a little lighting thing and just have the light flash off the house. Don't get me wrong. Hey, it is easier and it is. I could imagine it's a lot easier on the lighting bill. So now I think about it, it makes sense. But yeah, just seeing the different decorations, the holiday parties, just be in full bliss with the holidays, guys. Let's just do it. So, oh man, let's see. I was about to say I have so many, but not really. Oh man, let's get into these holiday stories. Let's see. Let me go into my files here. Hmm. Probably one of the coolest Christmas celebrations I've experienced as a kid. I was 7 years old. Now I don't know what it is with my family and me in particular with the number seven, because ironically everybody in my family has a seven attached to their birthdays. It's so weird. Every single one of us do. So I was 7 years old and of course, my mom's boyfriend. Now, if you listen to my Thanksgiving stories, a lot of them was orchestrated through my mom's boyfriend. And unfortunately, with this one, same thing. So, my mom's boyfriend, I think this was like probably the first year they were together. And he was like, let's do a big Christmas celebration. I mean, he wanted to go all out. And this was foreign to me. Thanksgiving was foreign enough for me right then and there. And things, and doing things for Christmas, that was even more foreign. I was like, what? Because when we were brought up, we were already told the situation with Santa early on. So it was just like, eh. And people, don't kill your imaginations. Don't kill your kids. Let them have that. They're kids. Let them have that. Now, I will say this. Yeah, it's a little difficult trying to explain that when they get older. So let me keep my mouth shut on that one. Continue. So, anyways, guys, but he wanted to do Christmas celebrations. And so what he ended up doing was he was like, I want to get a big tree, not a fake one, a real one. I want to get a tree. I want us to line this bad boy with some presents. I want the whole nine. And me and my mom just scratching our heads like, what? He was like, y'all ain't never done nothing for Christmas. And my mom definitely never experienced it. I knew, listen, I didn't know what that was unless, it was something being done through school. So, but the guy comes through, guys. He gives us a huge, I think it was like a 6 foot, 7 foot. What for me is I was a little kid, so it looked like a freaking 8 foot tree, big, beautiful, thick pine tree. And I just remember smelling it in the house. It smells so. I love the way it smelled. And gets us this big, beautiful tree. Now I think about it, I think he went in the woods and got that tree somewhere because I don't think he bought it. I think he got that sucker for free. Now I think about it. But hey, big plush tree. Him, my mom, they do get presents. And, you know, I'm a kid. I was gonna find them presents. Cause I could hear, I remember in the middle of the night, I would hear them wrapping up presents, get a tape, and I was like, I'm gonna find them presents. That was the fun of it, guys. Just seeing if you could find where them presents was. And I went through all the suspect places, the closets, under the bed. So my mom was so smooth. She told me, years later that she put all the presents in her trunk. I was like, okay, yeah, I wasn't gonna be able to get in there. So Christmas morning is here, guys. Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the day before Christmas, I was like, so, and I'm just looking at the tree is lined with presents. They're beautifully wrapped, guys. I mean, just, and we're not talking about 5 presents. No, it was cluttered with presents. And not only did my mom's boyfriend give me gifts as well as my mom, but my mom's boyfriend's family members also got us gifts, and we did the same thing as well too. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I was just like, in the living room the day before Christmas Eve, just looking like, so what time we gonna start these festivities tomorrow? You know, what time? So my mom's boyfriend said you can open up the presents at 7 a.m. And I'm thinking like I'm 7 years old. I was 7 years old at the time. It's 7 a.m. What is it with the sevens? I don't know, but hey, so I was like 7 a.m. He's like 7 a.m. You can unwrap your presents. Bet. I didn't sleep. I was up all night, and I think I finally did sleep like around. I finally went to sleep like around 4 a.m. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take me like an hour nap, and I'm gonna wake up. I woke up at 7:35, and but I ran like a track star. I ran like a track star, and I just dove. You would thought I was doing some swimming under that tree, Olympic style swimming. I dove under that tree, and I just went ham. My family, they were still asleep. I don't know how they were still asleep. And the crazy thing is, it was such a wonderful experience. I still to this day remember a lot of my gifts. So I got the coolest, and I had this darn thing for many years too. I got a white, I'm not saying white, I got a yellow, bright yellow GTO Mustang Mocha Trail car. I love that bad boy. It was so freaking cool. Yellow. It was that was my version of Bumblebee, and it was a Mocha Trail. That was my very first Mocha Trail car, and then I did get another one. So this is where the white one came from. Then I got a white car. I think that one it wasn't as cold as the Mustang one, but I got some other kind of little Mocha Trail car. I think it was like the 80s, um, version of the Mustang or something like that. And that's so bad because I'm not a big fan of that one. Don't judge me. I wasn't a big fan of the that version of the Mustang, but got that one. But my main thing was that yellow one. That was mine. Um, got that, and then got a Power Ranger Tyrannosaurus Rex flashlight. Now Power Rangers back then was it. And if you got something of Power Rangers, you was instant badass in school. So I was so geeked with my little flashlight. And it was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this was before, guys, if you Power Ranger fans, this was before Tommy, the Green Ranger, got on the show. So it was really dope. I was so happy I got that. My mom got me this Barbie set. It was like a 10-piece Barbie set where you can, it's 10 different dolls. And you can dress them up, different accessories. At that time, I didn't appreciate that set until way down the line because I was on to the action figures, Hey, but I still had those dolls and those pieces for a long time. I got a Disney, and this one Disney dolls was really big. The Disney doll sets. I got the Beauty and the Beast Disney doll set. I love that set. I had that for a long time too. And then my mom got me the Princess Jasmine hair head that you can do her hair and stuff and all kinds of stuff. I got some other stuff. These are just the things I can remember top hand, but I love every single one of my gifts. And you talking about just a big kid. I just running around hollering, screaming, doing backflips and cartwheels. I was such in heaven, guys. It was like a dream come true. Literally like a miracle on 34th Street. And I have to give it to that man still to this day that he pushed this in for my mom because my mom didn't do things like this and she still didn't do it. So for him to do that, and first I will say this, if you guys are not the type to celebrate holidays, it can be damaging. Now, for religious purposes, I get that. But if you're not a religious person, you don't attend nothing, no church, nothing, why not celebrate the holidays? You know what I'm saying? And if you're funny about saying, okay, I don't want to, it's pagan or whatever, don't call it that holiday then. Just do something as a family. And you don't have to make it so commercialized. Just make it more about family. But it was so amazing. And I will say that actually helped me as a kid at that time because I was just so insulated and isolated. I didn't have much to look forward to. And that did help that. That did help break that. So that brought me to being the type of woman where I'm like, okay, yes, I can get excited for something. I can feel, happy. you know, because kids in my background, they don't feel that. They don't get that very often. You know, it's always doom and gloom. So I give it to that man for bringing that into my family, seriously. So, yeah, guys, I will absolutely say, you know, give some kind of holiday joy to your family, to your kids, to yourselves. You be amazing how good it feels. Because I tell you one thing real quick, I dated a girl who did not do holidays whatsoever. So I like my mom's boyfriend. I ended up being the one to introduce these things to her family, and guess what? Became an instant big hit for her. So since then, she actually does celebrate Christmas. Now she don't do it over the top crazy, but she does do it because you should saw her. She was like a big kid wrapping presents for the first time, listening to holiday music and things like that. On the floor with me taping up the stuff, big kids. So you'd be amazed at the transformation that these holiday celebrations can have on you. So all right, guys, to the next time.